Hey guys, how's it all going? Hope everybody's well. Thanks for joining me on Brett's Fishing Diaries. I'm on the pier. Had a nightmare a couple of weeks really. We'll go into that waffle later. Um, it's cloudy right now. It's not freezing cold, there's a bit of a wind. That is supposed to clear up and get sunny this afternoon. Time now is 5 to 11. Uh, quarter past 11 is high tide, so we're pretty much there. We're fishing it down, which is how I prefer to fish the pier, to be honest. Just got the one rod with me, one of my Shakespeare salts. Uh, yeah, I'm not in the best, or not necessarily the best of moods, but I got so many problems happened. Nothing major, but they all creep up on you, don't it? But looking like, oh well, I should have gone today really, but I wanted to get out here on the pier. Um, so tomorrow I'm going to have to go to A&E. Not my normal problems, none of my normal problems, but 4 or 5 days ago, my little toe started hurting, and that's painful. That's got worse and worse. And when I looked at it yesterday, it's gone like a dark purple colour. So I think it's infected. I thought I'd stubbed it to begin with, and that's why I've left it. But now it's changing colour, and being diabetic, that ain't good. So, look like a trip with my sister up to A&E tomorrow, get it checked out. But it's really painful. I mean, as if I don't limp enough as it is. Uh, got a one up, one down boom rig. I've just got some squid and some lug with me. Need to get a video in the bank. I had two in the bank, but they were corrupt when I put them on the laptop, because my SD card is about 20 years old. So I had to get a new one of them. I've had to get new batteries for Wanda. There's a tyre issue, there's all sorts of... I'll go into it in a bit. So I'm just going to get settled in. I've literally just got here. There's loads of people fishing on the pier. Lots of our foreign friends. And I didn't even think I was going to get this spot. But they've left it for me. So they must be getting to know. It's my pier. So yeah, I'm just going to have a brew. Have a bite to eat because I'm starving. Then we're going to bait up and get cast in. See if we can't get something. The fishing, not that I've done any sea fishing for a week, it's been pants here. Whether it be the beach, the pier, the river. It's been terrible. So maybe a dogfish. See if we can pull a dogfish out. Be something, won't it? Right, so I'll bring you back in a bit. I can see this being a nightmare already. Got 4 people here, foreigners, casting this way. They've just tangled with the people on the end of the pier who are casting this way. So, I think to begin with, just to feel them away, I'm just going to lob it in really close to the pier, because I can see me getting angry. That's the plan. Already been tangled. I can see me packing up. I'll either go to the river or go right here. Because this is a nightmare. I'll bring it back. Right, we're in luck. The crew to the left have buggered off. So I'm not as stressed. Yeah, so I tried to film 2 other sessions. I went carp fishing yesterday. Took my camcorder. Forgot my battery bank. So that didn't happen. Well, it's been loads. I should have written it down really. I got the 4 solid rubber tyres for Wander. They came. Put them on, no problem. But I went down the high street, no problems. But as I started to go back up, I got this slight incline that weren't going, that weren't moving. And I noticed the drive wheels on the back were just spinning inside the tyre. Basically, the wheel is like two halves, right? And they go into the tyre and bolt up. People keep walking past. Yeah, so they bolt together. But for some, I got the right size tyre, but the inside, from one side to the other, in the hole diameter, is too narrow. So they don't bolt up against the tyre. So in drive, it's just spinning inside the tyre. So I was going to drill little holes all the way around it, screw some self-tappers into the rubber. Then Vern had a good idea about getting some rubber O-rings to pack it out. So getting that sorted and see if that works. What else? Hold on. So my washing machine broke. I was on high spin and I heard this noise and I thought that don't sound right. And when I stopped it, and instead of the drum going in a perfect circle, it was kind of going oval. From what I've heard, that's the dampeners that keep it central. So I've got to get that fixed. In the meantime, my sister, bless her, she's been round and collected a bag of washing. Yeah, then I went uptown and halfway home my battery level just dropped. But I couldn't remember if I charged it properly, so I charged it up that night, went for another wander uptown the following day, same thing. So the batteries are done. At first I was a bit angry, I thought, bloody hell. But in fact, I'd had them 12 months. Now apparently they last 12 to 18 months, depending on the usage. Well, I started thinking about it. Well, one, I've had them 12 months, which I can't believe that's gone that quick. I use it a lot. I go long distances on it, and it's carrying a lot of weight. There's me, there's all the fishing gear, and the weight of the scooter itself. I mean, you try and lift the back of Wander up, you'll put your back out. So all combined, that's a lot of weight to carry about for 12 months. So I don't suppose I've done too bad, really. I actually got them a bit cheaper this year. They were £115, which I could have done without paying for, but without it I can't get about. So it had to be done. So they're on. No issues coming here today, so that's good. They do take a few cycles to get to their optimum. At least that's sorted. And there's just been loads of little things, do you know what I mean? And now my toe, do not. You just think, Jesus, give me a break. But yeah, but we're out. It's not raining. That is supposed to rain for about an hour, but we might get away with it. But I'm not doing a long session. It's 11:30 now. Now I'm going to check my bait. I just put a lug on it to begin with. I think I might put a bit of squid on now. I haven't seen any other fish come out. Some dude just caught a lobster over there though, in his crab net. Looked pretty big actually. So yeah, apologies, I'm not in my normal jovial self, but we'll come good. So I'm going to reel this in, check the bait, put some squid on, get it back out. Alright guys, I'm calling it, I'm going. My toe is killing me. So I'm packing up, going home. Gonna get my sister to take me to A&E. What I'll do is I'll keep this and I'll attach it to the next video when I'm next out. I'll let you know how I got on. So, see you in a bit. Good morning. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling no, things are better. Lots to talk about. I can't remember what I said in the intro because that was days ago. Today is Thursday and the intro was Sunday. So I'm guessing where I left off, I was in a lot of pain. So I literally came home, called my sister. By the way, today is lush. There's hardly any wind, the sun is out, it's supposed to get to about 17 degrees. It's beautiful. I'm here at Hardy's. Before you all start saying, well, we all know how this video's going to go, I just need to get out. I ain't been out for days. The weather's been pouring down, on and off. Anyway, sidetracking. So, got home, rang my sister, said, look, I need to go in A&E. So she came straight away. Got into A&E and it was heaving. But because of the issue I had, this purple toe, which was extremely painful, with my diabetes and my vascular disease, I was seen within 10 minutes. Because with my conditions, when things like that, you can lose a toe, you can lose a foot or even more. So I was seen really, really quickly. I could not complain. I was in and out of there in half an hour. Turns out, nothing to worry about in the way that I was worrying about losing a digit. Basically, it's just an infection. And what it was a week before, I was cutting my toenails. And because that's quite difficult for me to do now, believe it or not, I remember just nicking the top of my toe with the clippers. Thought nothing of it, right? Well, that's caused an infection. So I've been on antibiotics all week. Today is the first day where it's not in constant pain, and it is looking a little bit better. Got a couple more days left of the antibiotics, so hopefully that'll all be good. If it doesn't improve, I've got to get hold of them again, but fingers crossed. So yeah, so I ain't done any fishing. I've been stuck indoors feeling sorry for myself. Tomorrow and the rest, well, tomorrow and the next 5 days, it's pissing down, absolutely chucking it down. So I had to get out today. Hardy's is the closest place to my flat. It's 10 o'clock. We're fishing up. I think the high tide's about 2. I've got one rod with me, and I've got my Sonic SK3, which I have not used in months, but it's the longest rod I got. So I'm going to try and keep up high. I've got a one up, one down boom rig on. I've got a bit of squid on the top, and I've got a prawn on the bottom. About 4 or 5 prawns left. I just pulled some stuff out of the freezer. So we're going to whack it out there. And to be honest with you, I really don't care if I don't catch. I mean, I'd like to, it'd be good for the video, but I'm just loving being outdoors. Seriously. You know when you're hurting and you're just indoors? I don't know about you, but it drives me insane. So I'm set up, I'm rigged up, I'm baited up. I'm just going to cast out now, and I'll come back. Buggered over then. Okay, so we're set up. We're in. It's got a, I think it's a 5 ounce weight. Might be a 6. That's holding. I've cast out to the right thinking that might come over to the left, but that's just stayed there. What a beautiful day. You can't believe what the weather's been like and how it is today. What a difference. And tomorrow, back to how it's been. They're throwing too many of them planes up there, aren't they, Vern? Huh? Reflecting the sunlight back out, causing rain. There's a lot of vapour trails here, actually. I think they've been around this area. That's probably why it's going to rain tomorrow. But there you go. Right, I'm just going to get settled in. Get everything in order. Keep an eye on this rod for a while. I'll be back in a bit. I do like it here at Hardy's, you know. And I do get comments like, why do you fish there? I don't know. I'll tell you what I do know, is that 53.6298% of you don't subscribe. You watch but don't subscribe. Just click it. It don't cost anything. It's all free. And one day I will bring you a video of me pulling a decent fish out of this mark. I'm determined. I feel a big, huge, mahoosive bass in my future at this mark. It's going to happen, you know. I ain't got much of a report of fish for the past 2 weeks because not many people have been out fishing. But up until about a week ago, it's been poor. No matter if you was the river, the pier, or the beach, people are just blanking everywhere. At Gorston. And yet you go to Yarmouth or Lowestoft and people are pulling fish out. It's just, why all the fish bypass this beautiful town, I don't know. But yeah, it's been a funny old week. The trouble with that is, right, as you know, or may not know, I hate politics. I hate it with a passion. Always have. I'm full of ignorance when it comes to politics. When you're stuck indoors day after day, and you're flicking through YouTube, that's all you see. Stuff about politics. Although I'm watching the Kill series at the minute. Vikings. I watched The Last Kingdom with Uhtred. Loved it. And now I'm on Vikings. If you watch it, you'll know. Not a massive fan of Ragnar. I'm a huge fan of Lagertha. She's my kind of woman. And Siggy? Yeah, Siggy. I like her too. I actually googled her. She's 56. She looks about 30. That looked like the future Mrs. Day right there. She's on a scooter, pulling a trailer. I'm here, babe. Didn't see any fishing gear though, so. But she was proper. I don't know what she's got in that wagon, but it was loaded. It looked like one of those, you know, those sea fishing trolleys that are folded up and you unfold them. It looked like one of them. Maybe she did have some fishing gear on it. Right, I can't remember if I said this in the intro. I should have watched it before I came out, really. But I got some thank yous for some donations from up to about 2 weeks ago, I think. So if I do repeat anything from the intro, just pretend you didn't hear it the first time, right? I've written down. I have to write everything down now, you know. My memory is so pants. So we've got Titch and Jack, Dave Perry and Nigel Belstead. Thank you very much, guys, for your donations. Been meaning to do it for many videos, but I just didn't been able to film. Yeah, I have to write everything down now. I'm just, like last week, I lost something, right, and was searching everywhere for it, to then realise I ain't actually bought it yet. That's how bad I'm getting. Right, I'm going to watch this rod for a while. I'll leave it in for about another 10 minutes. It's been in for 10-15 minutes. And then I'll reel it in, check the bait. I've only got squid with me, and like I say, there's 2 or 3 prawns here. Just first things I grabbed out of the freezer. If I look a bit weird, I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to go back to the Tash and Guilty. I don't think a completely shaven suits me. I look like a little fat Buddha. So yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, let's check the bait. I totally stripped, almost got snagged. I was about getting ready to swear. I think the secret is, once I get it off the floor, is to reel in as quick as I can, keep it away. So I'll rebait up the same, put a bit of prawn on the bottom, squid on the top, get it back out, and give it another go. Right, that's bag out. I ended up putting the prawn on the top hook. Don't know why. I do like these Sonic rods, these SK3s. That's moving. We're just settling on the tide. I got further out there, so I think we're going to get more of the pull now. I think when I cast out the first time I weren't in the main stream. I have to take this jumper off. I'm getting hot. Yeah, so I like my favourite rods now are my Fladden. I always like my Fladden, even though it's not an expensive rod. It's got a bit of sentimental value obviously, but I do like it's a good all-rounder, that Fladden. I like my Shakespeare salts, and I like the Sonic, the SK3s. So, sorry that keeps moving, but I think it's just settling. Yeah, I was talking to Vern about it. You know, it doesn't matter if it's an expensive rod or a cheap rod, and it's whatever you feel comfortable with. I get lost when I'm talking to Vern about, he starts rattling on about this, that and the other. Multipliers and specs and magnets and all the, I end up giving him an Elvis, because I ain't got a clue what he's on about. Shakespeare I've always liked. What the hell is that? Is that a boat over there? I don't know what. That's a starting up procedure or what? What was I saying? Yeah, I've always liked Shakespeare. My very first fishing rod, like 35 years ago, freshwater, was a Shakespeare match rod. Loved it. And that was inexpensive. And that reel that Vern gave me, Vern Sea Fishing, I know I rattle on about him sometimes, but we talk a lot. He sent me that Mitchell Avocet bait runner from a freshwater. 35 quid brand new from Amazon. Awesome reel. I'm about to get another one. Because I love it. So yeah, you don't have to have expensive gear, do you? I mean, if you like expensive gear, so be it. Get what you want. But I don't need it. I don't cast far enough. I think the further you cast, the more expensive stuff you need to deal with it. But I couldn't deal with them multipliers. Nah, that'd be bird nest every cast, I know it. So I like my normal closed face. Well, not closed face, but you know what I mean. Did that once, you know, because I lived in Canada. I think they're called a closed face, where you press a button to cast. It's supposed to be the easiest casting thing in the world. No, bird's nest blew up in my face. I was like, nah, not for me. Give me a normal one. Might do a little prawn and squid wrap if I can be bothered. Because I'm just enjoying it right now, just chilling. There's no walls here to have to look at, no telly. You know, it's lovely. Alright, bring you back in a bit. Well, I've just reeled in again, stripped again. One thing I have forgot to mention though, which is, well, I don't know the last time it ever happened. Not a single bit of weed. Hardy's, if you watched all my videos, is notorious for it. And I ain't brought in a single piece yet on 2 casts. So that is good. This jumper's coming off. I'm boiling. There's a few more clouds turning up now though. So I'll probably take this jumper off and then I'll get cold, right? I've got to do it. Yeah, look, just took my hat off ready and the wind's got up. Turn your heads, perverts. Oh, that's better. Oh, there we go. Whew. Yeah, so I've rebaited, cast it further to the right because it was cutting off to the left a bit, and I ain't gone out as far. I think if I'm in with a chance of a bass at any time here, it's going to be closer in. All this weed close in just looks like perfect hiding spots for bass. Well, I'll turn you off right now because I've got no sock on. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do for this next, well, I know it's 5 or 6 days where it's just constant rain. Nice beetle. I'm going to be bored out of my skull. See, this is what I miss about my old life. When I had a man cave, I had my wood turning, my engine restorations, my art, and God knows what else. I was never bored. That's what I need, that's what I constantly think about. When I'm not fishing, I need my other hobbies that I love, because I had channels I had an art channel, I had an engine restoration channel, fixing mowers and God knows what else. I had a wood turner channel. I'd like to do them again. So I need somewhere that's either got a garage. I need to rent somewhere that's got a garage to turn into a workshop and have wander undercover for the first time, or a garden where I can have a big shed. So if anybody in the Gorston, Bradwell area owns properties, get in touch. Let's talk. Because I hate sitting indoors doing nothing. I think Matty said he was popping down today about 11. Don't know if he's fishing or if he's just coming to say hello. Well, we went carp fishing last weekend. And that was a beautiful day. It was the last nice day we had till today. Forgot my battery bank, so I didn't film that. Nightmare. I think I mentioned before, but I had 2 videos in the bank, but they were on my old SD card and they were all corrupt. So I'm on a new SD card. No bites as yet. Not surprised, are you? I will get something one day. One day Brett's Fishing Diaries will produce good fish. Probably when I get mobility van to start fishing other parts of the UK. But I've still got faith in Gorleston, that might turn round. You never know. A flood of cod might come past. For now, I'll keep an eye on this non-moving rod that's getting devoured by crabs. I think I'll wrap a bit of squid up, take longer for the crabs to eat it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll bring it back. Right, so I'm now going to reel in. It's been out for 20 minutes. I've made up a full squid wrap and a prawn and squid head wrap. And I'm going to throw it in really close, like 2 rod lengths out. Which brings me a bit of a risk of a snag and probably more crabs, but just on the off chance there might be a bass floating around, you know. If it don't work, I'll put it back out there, but I'll reel it in. Do that, and then we'll put them on.
Have you ever caught anything?
Not yet.
What you caught?
Nothing.
Hey?
Nothing yet.
Crabs?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not yet.
The water look a bit scummy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right. Poxy, there's millions of these little spiders. Look at them, look. They're all over me. There was a little bit of weed there. There was a little bit of weed there, but that was some of this surface weed in close I caught. So we've got a full squid wrap here. Holy spiders. You don't give them my ear hole. Right, I'll get the prawn one on. See how we get on with that. No, it's been like that for a while. Cheers. Ugh. Yeah, I've got a bite, guys. Might just be weed. Crabs. I'll leave it. I think it's getting a load of weed on there. Might have been a bad decision that, but we'll see in a bit. We'll leave it. Has any new gear come yet?
Doing that.
Oh, mate. Hey. Thank you very much. Fresh hot donuts from Yarmouth. Mate's missus works on the stall. Oh, look at them. Love it. Yeah, I came in right close, a couple of rod lengths out, hoping I'd missed the tide and maybe see some bass, but I think I've just got a little weed on it now. But out there, there's no weed whatsoever. No. No. 2 or 3 casts, right, a single bit. Just all this stuff right there.
You keeping alright then?
I am now, that lights are starting to work. Strip though.
Tell you what, postman ain't gonna like me when he gets that fucking order.
What?
Postman ain't gonna like that order.
Well, I've got a couple more wraps, squid, so I'll put them on. Pretty much stripped. So we've still got the 8,000,262,000 grabs.
Not exactly running fast, is it?
No, it's not terrible. Donuts, donuts for me.
So, everything from there tastes better than anywhere else. That's not donuts now, the best ones I've seen.
If you're ever on the Yarmouth seafront, there's a little thing on the corner called the Shake Shack. Matty Nadine runs it. Best donuts in Yarmouth. Thank you, sweetheart. Love you loads. Might save a couple of these for later. Oh. Oh, I've got a bag out there. Gone a bit further out now. Still no weed. But Crab City. But we've still got a couple of 2.5 hours till high tide, I think. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, you need grippers, mate, when it's coming in.
Yep. I thought I'd be cheeky and just...
Yeah. Hardy's does not have any give. It is not polite to fishermen.
I've got 6 ounce weight on there.
Yeah, I've got 6 ounce on. Mine's holding.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You fishing?
Yeah, I'm at Hardy's.
Alright, how's it go?
Well, very pleasant. Ain't caught anything.
Alright, well, that's nothing new there. It's a nice
Well,
place to be though, isn't it?
It's a lovely day today, mate. Yeah.
You'll be up before rain come, won't you?
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to rain till about 7.
Yeah.
I think the high tide's about 2:15.
Right.
So it's very nice.
Tide, well, it's high or low water for me at 6 o'clock, and that's when it's raining, so it ain't
Right.
gonna stop raining either, so
So
waste time.
you're not fishing now.
No, it's waste time to get ready, and you're gonna then walk into that.
Well, yeah. Well, that was old Vern on the phone. He was going fishing today. But it's chucking it down where he is. Up at Umber. I think we're getting it at 7 o'clock, so it must be coming down from where he is down to us. So he's got it before us. Yeah, I think from 7 o'clock tonight is when we start getting it heavy. Still nothing. I just want a little tap. I'll be happy with a tap. Just a quick dunk dunk. Matty's having trouble getting his to stick. He's casting at 8 miles to the right. Are you holding yet?
Yeah, this one is now.
Yeah. I think it'd be better if you don't catch a fish. I think they'll die of fright when they see your legs.
My milk bottles.
Yeah. Not that I can talk. Mine are whiter than yours.
A nice day.
That's been lovely. Like I say, until you arrived, that was sunny as hell. This water is really whipping through now. Yeah, still got a couple of hours before high tide. So I'll bring you back in a bit if I get a tap or anything else. Yeah. Alright, let's check this again. Put my jumper bag on, the bloody sun's come out. Look at these buggers. Two massive crabs. Alright guys, I'm on my last cast. It's now high tide, can't fish this going down. Gave it a go, what can I say? Not a bite, nothing but crabs gripping it every single time. Hardly any weed. There, give it a go. Had to get a video together because I haven't put one up for a while. Thanks for people that have messaged me, making sure I'm alright because I haven't put a video up. Much appreciated. But yeah, another blanket at Hardy's. But there you go. So unless something exciting happens, I will see you on the next video. Tight lines, calm lines. Thanks for watching guys. Ta-da.